that Voldemort?
Don't be scared. I just want to play a game with you.
That's great.
This is horrible.
That's from Scary Movie, I think.
Oh, I hate that.
You know who would hate
I
that?
hope that's-
My dog.
Yeah.
I hope that comes through that clear. It's so long.
I just let it ride.
It has like surround sound, like it's like moving. They were going through my ears.
I've used the door ones on Discord and it's awful. It's just like, who's there?
That sounds like a ringtone.
That one's funny.
Love.
Zelda tension.
Yes, that is Zelda. Oh my god.
Just a sting.
Yes.
That's what my TikTok sounds like after like midnight when all my conspiracy posts start coming in.
Mitchell will be like, just like 1 a.m. just sends me something. This is horrific.
Yeah.
Like,
I started getting those AI ones.
The
that you
AI
were
ones are
talking
my.
about.
That's what I.
think I
That,
sent you one.
that's
but
what I sent Eric. Was just like this terrifying AI one.
Poisoned mine.
Was it the
too.
old women that I sent you? Like it's like old women like embracing, but their faces are like melting into skulls. It's horrible.
they're just old women going. The entire first, like this is the this will be aired. Welcome to Halloween.
Halloween month. That's good. I can't do it.
That's a good bit. Some clown shit.
Lucas, you got another one?
Boo.
Fucking yeah.
That's so good. What's his name? Mark Hamill wants his job
Oh
back.
yeah, Mark Hamill Joker.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Evil Santa Claus.
It's also a little Jabba. Mikando la baswaga. Gambalugo la. Yes, yeah. Mititas et milikli kalala.
Such a good joke.
Lea. Miwanwa Kala Sawata.
It's Huttese.
Yeah.
I have to address something because we talked about when I was doing my Star Wars prequel on the what do you call it, trilogy on the show.
Yeah.
You were like, it's the one where they go to the Cloud City, and I went,
Bespin.
yes, I know what you mean, and I was lying. I don't think I've seen it, and I just saw
Lando?
Is that the one
Betrayal.
Exactly.
Han gets carbonated.
Is that the
Yeah.
one
Carbonated.
where
Yeah,
they
frozen
like
carbonated.
open a door to a dining room and Darth Vader is at the dining table?
Yeah.
Is it that
Smoking
one?
a cigarette. Yeah, no, he's literally like, just like, huh? Like, what?
Okay, because I saw that clip and I was like, what the fuck is that from?
Yeah.
I don't think I've seen it.
No, that's, you're right on the money there.
Lando betrays him.
And it's literally
he sells them out.
Yeah, and it's literally the like
Spoilers much?
Luke, like the I am your father. That's gonna keep falling. I'll put it in the corner there.
Okay.
Happy Halloween. Actually, happy Spooktober.
Yeah, we're
Welcome-
doing the whole month.
Hallowimp Nation. Welcome to our first Hallows Eve episode. Ooh.
Your baby's gonna burn.
Jesus Christ. Fuck your father, fuck your father. Jesus Christ.
I don't remember what movie that's from, but it's like a meme now. It's like this little old lady.
Your
and she's
baby's
like,
gonna burn.
She's like, your fucking baby's gonna
It
burn.
may have been like Evil Dead. No, it sounds Evil Dead.
I don't know. I don't remember what it's from. Have y'all seen
it's
Drag
so
Me
fun.
to Hell? Are y'all Sam Raimi fans?
I like him. I haven't seen that one.
Did we? I don't know. if
Drag
we
Me to
ever-
Hell,
if
I
ever
would
saw
say,
Drag Me to Hell.
for me personally, that and Evil Dead would be like the best.
Evil Dead's so good.
But Drag Me to Hell is incredible, and y'all should watch it.
Okay.
Okay.
It's a really, really great, and he does like everything you think of as like a Sam Raimi
Yeah,
trope. He does every single one of them in that movie.
I'm trying to watch
great.
a spoopy movie every day of October. I have a list set up already to go through a
Nice.
bunch of classics.
Oh my god,
We will
I
have
have
to
some
go
things
over them.
that you should add.
Okay, I can do
Um,
2 a day.
Yeah, you already have 30, 31.
I'm already at 31. Yeah, I just
Christ.
picked.
What are we looking at? What's number one?
all the Ari Aster stuff.
Okay,
There's like 3.
you mean like Hereditary and stuff?
Midsommar,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. You haven't seen Hereditary?
No, I did.
Oh,
yeah,
you're just
no, I
gonna
love that
rewatch
movie. I've
it?
seen it. Yeah, I'm rewatching it.
Oh, okay, okay.
I just picked like my top kind of ones
Oh,
that came to
yeah.
mind first. Because it's like I need to redo. Just watch all of them.
Have y'all seen The Watcher? It was this movie. It has the girl. What is that?
This is me thinking if I've seen it.
Oh yeah.
It's just Call of Duty countdown. We're like,
Oh, that's what I was asking. I'm like,
totally
what is
is.
this from?
like a search and destroy, or
yeah.
like anytime it's just like the round's almost over.
But okay, so The Watcher. It has the girl that was the main girl in Longlegs.
Okay.
Yes.
What's her name? Is
She was in
escaping-
It Follows.
Yes.
So have both of you seen Longlegs?
Yeah, I watched
Longlegs
it
is
because
fabulous.
I
I've
gotta
seen
see
it
it.
3 times.
Really? I need to rewatch it. That's
Okay.
on my list to rewatch.
All
too.
right. I will literally
It's
see it before
still-
the end of October.
Okay,
I
Longlegs.
saw it for Nick Cage, but
Yes.
I loved it because of the main girl.
Yes,
So I was like,
yes,
immediately
yes,
I was
yes,
like,
yes.
oh, that's the girl.
Yes. Okay.
I don't know her name.
That's the girl.
Back to the girl. Anyways, she's in
Yeah.
this movie called The Watcher, and it's where she like lives in an apartment complex, and she feels like there's somebody across the apartment complex watching her.
Okay.
It's so good. It was described to me as atmospheric, and I was like, "That's so stupid." And then I saw it, and I was like, "This is atmospheric as fuck."
Yeah, no, I love those. They're like
is-
slow
this is
burn.
It is a slow
Atmospheric.
burn, but the payout is so good. It's really good, and it's what made me like a big fan of her. And then when I saw It Follows and Longlegs, I'm
Yeah.
like Scream Queen.
It Follows is 10 out of 10.
If you're
Yeah.
hearing this, Wimp Nation, go watch it.
All 7
The
of those
Watcher.
movies.
Yeah. watch her complete works. Also, I didn't appreciate the It Follows the first time because I had chlamydia the first time I
Yeah,
saw
it's
it.
literally like a STD
And-
metaphor.
Yeah, and I was like, I feel like they're making fun of me. Like,
This is wow. It's like, why do they know? How do they know? Well, Wimp Nation, we are about to get a little scary. You might want to turn off your radio, your AirPods, your Beats by Dre.
and your pussy.
Yes, your pussy listening devices. Shut them off, for you will be
your
so
PLDs.
you will be so dry after these next few stories. One night, a young woman named Clara was walking home one evening from her evening shift at the bookstore.
I'm so tired from my shift.
I've been reading so much.
It was later than usual, and the streets were quiet. Only the occasional flicker of a street lamp or rustle of wind interrupted the silence. She quickened her pace, feeling a strange chill that had nothing to do with the cool night air.
That was weird.
Ooh.
As she passed by an old abandoned house at the end of her street, she heard it. A faint whisper.
A faint whisper. A ghoul screaming from inside the house.
A faint
What was
whisper.
that?
Sorry.
At first, she thought it was the wind, but the sound grew clearer.
Clara?
Her heart,
Sorry.
her heart skipped a beat. She looked around, but no one was there. She tried to shake off the unease, telling herself it was her imagination.
That was my imagination, I think.
But the whispering continued. It was closer now.
Clara, come inside.
She stopped in front of the house. The windows were dark, and the door hung slightly open as if waiting for her. Something deep inside her screamed to run, but her feet wouldn't move. Instead, they carried her toward the door. The air inside was colder, and the darkness felt alive, pressing against her like unseen eyes. As she stepped into the hallway, the door creaked shut behind her with a final echoing thud.
Sorry.
Her phone's flashlight barely cut through the gloom. Dust filled the air, but there was something else. A faint trail of footprints leading up the stairs. The whispers were louder now. Circling around her like a distant chant. Come closer! Find me!
A goblin.
John Lovitz.
Hello! Come closer! Find me! Against all reason, Clara followed the footprints, each step taking her deeper into the heart of the house. At the top of the stairs, she saw it. An old mirror, dusty and cracked, leaning against the far wall. The air felt thick, heavy, with an unseen presence. As she approached, the whispers stopped. Clara stared at her reflection. For a moment, everything seemed normal, until her reflection smiled. A twisted, unnatural grin that didn't match her own expression. She froze in horror as her reflection began to move on its own, raising a hand and pressing it against the glass. Her fingers twitched, mimicking the gesture as if pulled by invisible strings. Then the reflection mouthed something, but no sound came.
Jesus.
With a sharp crack, the mirror shattered. But before Clara could react, something cold wrapped around her wrist, pulling her toward the splintered glass. She tried to scream, but no sound escaped her lips. Her reflection's twisted grin widened as it yanked her inside, the darkness swallowing her whole. The next morning, Clara's neighbor found the front door of the old house wide open. Inside there was no trace of Clara, just a shattered mirror and a faint echoing whisper. Clara, come inside!
That's so long.
Don't be
was that-
scared.
Let me just say,
Wait.
right out the gate, fuck Claire. No, I'm just kidding. But, Lucas's wind noise. Can you do it once more?
So good.
It's incredible. I had
Does
to
that come
look.
through the headphones?
Yes, I had to look
Oh,
over
yeah.
there to
Okay.
see if Eric was hitting a button.
I was amazed.
Cool. It's
Me
kinda hard to
too,
hold
because
it
I was
out.
like, where is that coming from?
Yeah. Some good Foley.
It's so good. It's delish.
So that was her house or just a house?
It was a house like
But it said her neighbor.
You're going to have to ask ChatGPT for that.
Okay, I was thinking about some
honestly for
plot misconnects there.
Yeah.
like for a
I couldn't quite figure out the logic of this story.
I could picture it all though. I could
Yeah,
see
no,
the-
picturing-
the-
it was-
I
it's
could
pretty
see
good
John
imagery.
Lovett screaming at her.
yeah, you were
Oh my God.
Clara,
You're breaking all my mirrors.
welcome.
I just put this one up. And now
Maybe-
it's shattered all over the ground.
maybe it's because I've had a tall boy and a pull of tequila, but I was lost in that story.
That's what I like.
work.
I
You have a
like
good
the
voice
little
for it.
I like the little stories because we can just get the lost in the whatever. That's why I would really like if anybody. I would love to not use ChatGPT, but
Yeah.
if any submit your stories for the next episodes and we will dramatize them. I thought actually for just being it was cold read by me and cold sound affected
Literally improvised.
like on the spot. So
Yeah.
y'all if y'all don't like that.
I like China.
Yeah. You tell him. Let those bitches know.
That's how I feel about you. Oh man. Okay.
Tell me if I'm out of frame.
So you are yes, you are out of frame. So what's next? What should we do next?
Ooh.
You want to jump into
Eric forgot to give me my worst impressions chalice, so now I have to drink my beer.
you can
off camera.
You can drink it on camera. I just can't clip
yeah,
clip
like
you in
during
for
parts
TikTok.
that aren't
separate
good.
Right. Yeah, literally.
If I'm
downtime.
drinking my beer, you know that you're bombing.
It's like, oh, that's the rap signal as he's chugging Oktoberfest. Okay. We can do,
Do you want to break up spooky with
We'll do-
memery?
yeah, we'll do some memery.
Okay.
Okay, so we have Lucas in here.
Hello.
And it's the first time we've had Lucas in here since we've got the new
this
soundboard
is
and
Lucas's
everything.
first video.
4%.
No, it's not his first
I was
video.
on video, but I haven't with the multi setup. I
Yeah.
haven't.
Oh, I see.
Yes.
And this soundboard, the beautiful
Yes.
box.
Thanks, mate.
The Augustus Gloop of our generation.
Lucas Augustus
Lucas Gloop.
What is your middle name?
Steward,
I knew
but
that.
not Stewart.
Steward.
Steward.
Like a
Yeah.
steward of a town.
Yeah.
So,
Servant.
Lucas, what memery have you brought to the table?
Oh my god,
I
what
hate that.
is that in our headphones?
Yeah, dude.
That scared the fuck out of me. You're gonna see on the video, I got scared as fuck. Oh my
real.
god.
It's the fucking cops, bro.
These headphones are so powerful. That scared the shit out of
My
me.
heart always shoots up.
All right, one more time for the listeners at home.
That's horrible.
It's real.
Yeah,
Oh my god, that's terrible.
that's awesome. Okay, the floor is yours, Lucas.
Okay, so I don't know. I for myself, I need to preface this just
Sure.
for people that are not in the loop on this, because otherwise, I may look schizophrenic.
Absolutely.
But Dracula Flow.
I do know Dracula Flow, and those that don't know, it was a TikTok sensation. He was an old man with a painted on.
yes.
Widow's
yes.
Peak,
And
and he's just like,
he's saying like Gen Z slang
Yeah,
and
he's
like,
like,
drug.
I don't give
talk.
a fuck if Nicki Minaj's twat is on my ass or something. Like, it's-
I'm moving different.
yeah,
I only fucking fluorescent
exactly.
lighting.
I only fucking fluorescent lighting.
Yeah.
and they go
that's
on
shit.
and on, and
Yeah,
there's 4. They finished the series with the
Yeah.
4th one, and that one was 28 minutes long.
He's honestly one of the best rappers
It's
of all
beautiful.
time. He's awesome.
So I have been inspired by those
Okay.
because they're some of my favorite weird comedy, just
yeah.
underground, whatever. I've learned that they're kind of the person behind them making them, like writing the scripts and producing it,
Okay.
is Filthy Frank.
No fucking way.
Joji.
He was the mastermind behind
Joji?
it?
So that channel that those come out on is Plum Corp
Okay.
Records.
That's
And that
hilarious.
is Joji's
Joji's
side
label.
project.
Yeah.
It's
Interesting.
under his label, and it's like
Do y'all
him-
like
some of the guy-
Joji?
I went to see him in Austin.
I saw
He's-
him in
he's
Austin. We were
amazing.
both there.
Really?
Yeah.
Like last October?
Oh no, I
Okay.
saw him in Austin 2 years ago.
Okay.
He was.
He's at the movie
I,
center.
I love Joji.
But it's so weird because I watched his early videos and watched him like just run away from that. He created the Harlem Shake.
Whoa.
Two. If you didn't know
Wow.
that.
The Harlem Shake.
you know
just
why?
like a
Do you know why
viral
he ran
power.
away from it? Because
All of the horrible things he said.
A lot of the terrible jokes that he made.
I don't know any of this.
Well, he ran away from it because it was.
He was an edgelord. He was
Got
like
Yes,
he was an
exactly.
ironic like 4chan
That's
type.
all I need to
But
know.
it was he
Yeah.
backed out of it because he didn't like the fan base he was
Sure,
getting.
sure.
The like alt right.
And he was getting exactly the fan base he deserved for the jokes he was making.
Okay.
But his music is.
Before
Dracula
you-
Flow videos are beautiful. I
Yes.
wrote all of this one
Okay.
in about 15 minutes one day.
Just
in a
a
fugue
stream
state.
of consciousness.
Just stream of consciousness.
Before you
and then
start,
added sprinkled in
Just
some random other-
swing the mic just a smidge that way. Yeah, it's
Okay.
perfect.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Sorry.
No, you're
That
good.
sounds so much better.
Yeah.
Sit up straight when
Sorry,
you're talking
sir.
to us.
Why the fuck would he say that?
I can hear myself better.
Yes, exactly.
Okay.
So and that's the trick when like if you're reading off your phone, yeah, just like keep it
Yeah.
near the mic that way. Yeah.
Okay.
Perfecto.
So if you haven't seen these videos, this may not. I don't know how this will go.
Don't worry, I'll applaud.
I'm moving different. I'm here to chew bubblegum and suck dick, and I'm all out of dick. I'm the Event Horizon. I'm a paraglider. I parted the Red Sea, but you don't see me bragging about it. I got that orangutan in me. Rawr. 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 I've got diseases in this Chili's. She hold me back because I lose my mind when they bring out the honey chipotle chicken crispers.
Period.
I can't stop shaking. I can't stop shaking. I'm crazy for those honey chipotle chicken crispers. It's like a transient ischemic attack.
Yeah.
Fentanyl in my fries got me falling horizontal. Manager hit me with a trespass, but she can't keep me away from my honey chipotle chicken crispers. Sorry, I'm on my honeymoon. I'm a baby kaiju. I'm a noble barn owl. Hit the open bar now. How now, brown cow? Sorry, babe, I'm gooning with the boys on Telegram. I trekked with Virgil down to the 9th circle of hell. Gang gang. Gang gang. Gang gang. I'm such a bitch. Wake up, big slime, got Papa John on the phone. Smells like periwinkle perks. We're in the Garden of Eden, I'm making snake soup. Let me holler at you. Let me holler at you. I'm the talk of 2 towns, and these towns ain't big enough for the both of me. Guys will literally piss on the wall and say a ghost did it. I'm the 5th horseman of the apocalypse. Maybe later, Mom, I'm gaming like a loon. Popped a molly, I'm sweating. Driving on 2 points of Sherm, wet and reckless. I'm smoking moon rocks and jadeite pipes. They can't take my Yeezys. They can't take my Yeezys. So
I'm a barn owl. Let me hit the open barn owl.
I'm a noble barn owl.
Oh,
Should be open barn owl.
should be in the Library of Congress. That's
dude.
incredible.
It was so funny.
Bars. That's incredible.
Thank you.
I'm the 5th horseman of the apocalypse.
I'm in the Garden of Eden. I'm making snake soup.
Yeah, that one felt right.
Really crazy.
A lot of the original ones have a lot of like biblical stuff, so I was
Yeah.
trying to
Yeah.
follow that.
Wait, did you
vein.
wait that?
I wrote all of that.
Oh my god, I thought you were reciting a YouTube
No,
video.
that was
I made
his-
my own.
That was
That
his
was
Dracula
fab. Oh
flow.
my god, that was fabulous. That was
Yeah.
so funny.
That was his Dracula flow.
Yeah, I was
oh
inspired.
my god, wow, that was really good. Okay, barn owl line bars, incredible. I feel like Nicki Minaj would use it yesterday.
It was awesome.
Yeah, there were several lines in that, and I honestly wish I'm gonna rewatch this episode because
Oh yeah, well
Yeah,
that's,
I need it.
that's
I need it for me.
a that's a clip. That's a clip sandwich right there.
That was incredible.
Thank you.
You should be
Go on, Mitchell.
yeah. That's what I thought. You should be.
Oh,
sorry,
you can't
I'm
say that.
I'm sorry.
No, you're fine. Just don't do it again. There you go. How about that?
Damn it!
Now you have extra work to do at the end of the episode. I was gonna say you should be a SoundCloud rapper.
I
was
could.
really-
I probably
Yeah.
could.
Great.
That's pretty good. Pretty good shit, dude.
I just need more fugue states to come up.
Oh yeah,
I need a muse.
it'll be there. Do you have a spooky story?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry. I said that slur.
It's fine. It's just 27 minutes in.
Okay, I'll write that down.
I have a way to mark it on here. I have not figured it out though.
I'll write it down. I did it as retaliation, and now I feel bad. Because Eric has extra
You're
work to
acting
do.
out.
Yeah, I feel like a spoiled child. Okay, so
using slurs.
using homophobic slurs to make Eric do extra work at the end of the episode.
It is interesting because I don't think
Because Eric says it all the time when the cameras aren't rolling.
like just describing.
He asks us to call him it as his nickname.
Yeah, I asked him to say it one time, and he goes, "Finally."
It's like, thank God, the gates are open.
The gays? Okay, anyway, sorry.
But I do have a spooky story.
A spooky story, Lucas.
So y'all have started talking about ghosts in the lead up to this month with people.
Yes.
And I want to believe in ghosts. I
Okay.
want
that.
to
Yeah.
find proof of some I love the unexplainable stories out there just in general.
Yeah.
Like paranormal stuff now, especially like later in life. Like as a kid, it's everything is so unreal.
Yeah.
Like you're learning everything
Yeah.
still.
Yeah, you're
that
like, what's a
those
bill?
stories can
Yeah.
I don't know, it's not as interesting. But now I'm like, oh, but there are like 70-year-old men that swear they saw the Loch Ness monster
And they, and
and
there's,
see it multiple times and like
I mean, Dan Aykroyd
they're
like
convinced.
made the best ghost movies ever, and he like fully
He
it's-
loves aliens.
and it's all like very real feelings for him.
yeah. Dave Foley is big into aliens.
Dave Foley is into aliens. Yeah,
Who's Dave Foley?
he's a Flick in Bugs Life.
Oh,
but,
yeah.
but he's
Oh.
but the big thing that he
Princess Ada.
Kids in the Hall.
Kids in the Hall was a Canadian sketch show.
Kids in
He
the Hall was
in.
awesome. It also had the guy that plays the brain guy in Sky High.
Oh,
Actually,
yes.
Sky High is actually like half Kids in the Hall
I
because
could see
that.
because Dave Foley is the sidekick teacher too.
Oh yeah, that's right.
That's
Yeah.
Dave Foley?
That's where I know him
Yeah.
from too.
Oh, okay.
He was in It's Always
they're
Sunny
comedy.
episodes.
They're literally comedy gods. Like
Dave Foley
like
was the principal in the
in
episodes where they go teach at the middle school or whatever.
Oh,
It's so funny that y'all just pointing out who they are in Sky High. I immediately know
Dude,
yeah.
exactly who they are.
I know
Sky High-
I know what speaks to Mitchell. Like, it's just
Sky
it's
High-
let me put it into terms
Just
you'd understand.
To take 1 second, Sky High is one of the best movies ever
It literally is.
made.
We might do an entire episode on Sky High.
It's
It was good.
incredible.
I need to rewatch that.
It's so good. The pacifier. It's so good.
underrated.
Yeah, it really is. Anyways,
But
there's Kurt Russell in it. Anyways,
oh yeah, that's Dad.
stop, dude. It's honestly, I looked again. It's scaring the fuck out of me.
Are you scared yet?
But I don't really believe in ghosts. Like
Yeah, it's hard.
I don't want to
hard
say it's weird to just call people flat out liars like
Right,
that. Like
right.
when
And
it's
I-
their full experience and they were
Yeah.
there. Because your brain can do really weird stuff.
for sure.
Like anxiety can make you see things.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
like your brain is really powerful.
Yeah.
So it's real to those people, and
Yeah.
I like that, and I want to hear those stories.
Yeah.
I even though I don't believe in stuff, I have a couple stories of my own of
Something unimaginable.
something I can't explain. Like I really
Interesting.
can't write off.
Let's see the broad.
So, when I was 9,
Go for it.
My dad. Okay. That's
Sorry.
When I was 9, my dad made me watch The Ring when it came out on DVD.
Don't be scared.
That is that.
I don't think I was old enough to really know for sure that people can't climb out of your TV. So after, I don't know if you know the end of that movie, but she climbs out of the TV and kills him.
Okay, gotcha.
Spoiler.
Don't be scared.
So after I finish, I've learned this later. I went to go take a shower. I was just like, I need to go shower, and cried in the shower for like 10 minutes straight.
Like after seeing the movie?
Yeah.
Because you were so scared. How
Yeah,
old
because I
were
was so
you?
scared. I was 9.
Okay. That's literally
So I,
Zelda.
like,
It's
blacked
so
out
funny
from
because you
being
don't play
scared.
Zelda, and that's,
Whoa.
that's like
I'm being outed as not a Zelda player.
you're not a Zelda player, and that's literally when you start
know.
getting your ass kicked in
It
Zelda.
triggered
But
me.
anyways,
That music triggers me because
Yeah,
I played
it-
so much of it.
Yeah, it's like a big robot is kicking your ass. Anyways, okay.
So I went and cried in the shower and blacked out, basically, because
Jesus.
I don't remember that at all. But I remember having nightmares for like a few days after that were kind of unrelated. But a week or so later, something happened that I still can't really explain. It was late. I was playing video games, and suddenly
Had some Taco
I was
Bell.
eating Taco Bell. Shit.
Dude, you're not gonna get through this. Like, good luck, bitch.
I just have to find my spot.
I'm just like
I wrote this
itching
out
for
too.
this.
Yeah, Eric's like, I have 16 sounds that I can play.
And suddenly, I felt compelled to look at the time. 11:58. A sense of dread washed over me like ice water. I knew something was going to happen at midnight. I don't know how or why I knew. I stopped what I was doing and stared at the bright green digital numbers. 11:59. My fan whirred softly around the dull light on the ceiling. My mind went to The Ring. Something was going to happen with my TV. It's been a week. This can't really be happening though, right? That was just a movie, right? The moment the clock struck 12, the power shut off. I was wrapped in darkness for just a beat before I heard a woman scream as if she was being stabbed to death by the love of her life. It echoed.
It's fucking Zelda.
Sorry.
It echoed inside my head like it was coming from everywhere at once. Then just as fast as it started, the power flicked on like nothing had happened. I jumped up and frantically looked around my room. What the fuck was that? I couldn't tell if the clocks actually reset from the power dropping because they reset to midnight. No one else in the house was awake. I don't know if that was just anxiety manifesting in some weird waking nightmare, like my brain haunted itself because the movie scared me so bad, or that was a ghost. There was a ghost woman screaming because I can't corroborate it. No one else was awake. I don't know if the power actually went out.
I vote
but
ghost.
The
I
power
think,
went out.
I think like a ghost like messing with you in like a fun sort of way. But
Yeah,
I do
like a
believe in
trickster,
ghosts, and I don't
goblin.
have any hangups for believing it. I mostly because I've like met mediums that
Sure.
were just too good.
Yeah.
It was
Right.
like, and it was like situations where it was like you wouldn't have Googled me like we're at like you know, we're
Like they just knew things about you.
yeah, I saw a medium at like a drag brunch one time. There was a medium, and I saw her, and she just knew insane things like names and stuff. And I didn't know her, and I didn't go to that drag brunch all the time. It was like my first time there. It was insane. It was
Yeah.
crazy. And there's been other mediums and stuff that I've seen that just I feel like they are. But I feel like you did get a
I
little.
got spooked by a.
I think you got
spooker.
spooked.
A
I think
little
spooked is a good word for it.
I think
Yeah.
if there is anything
Because
that
I was like awake. It
Yeah.
wasn't.
Yeah.
I have another one where I can kind of write it off as sleep paralysis.
Okay.
Like because it was
See-
like a waking dream thing. But that one I had. I could tell that one too. I have that one written down.
would you like
but-
to?
Sure.
Okay.
I might as well because if otherwise I'm just gonna like give a summary really quick.
Sure. No, I would love for you to tell it. So, okay, before we move on, if you were getting haunted by anything, I think it would be a trickster.
Yeah.
Like somebody that is just fucking with you because it's just like this is what you get, bitch.
Yeah.
Like, it's
I
like,
think like if
for
spirits are
how you
stuck,
act.
like I like the idea of a spirit being able to be like bored and being like,
Oh,
Yeah,
oh
dude,
my god,
okay.
this 9-year-old just watched The Ring. Like I'm gonna. Fuck
Yeah.
it.
yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So
You know what I
that's perfect because I wanted to ask. One of my questions the last time I was here was going to be. We didn't get to it, but if you were a ghost, what would you be doing?
Haunting people.
So here to before you think
Yeah.
about it too much though, most ghost stories are just in people's homes. And it's just someone that died there, and the
Yeah.
ghosts are like opening cabinets
yeah.
and moving furniture and boring things that they did at home all day.
Yeah.
Like anyway, in their waking life. So like most ghosts are just doing what they did the most in their
Yeah.
life, and that
Yeah.
energy is like repeating it.
That's
And it sucks that most ghosts are just at home.
yeah.
Like
That's the thing is like my ghost. Like I would have to haunt my bedroom because I've never go anywhere.
Yeah,
else.
exactly.
So I would be laying like on kitchen countertops, anywhere where there's like like a pepper grinder or like a water bottle and
Olive
like,
oil.
I would lay on my back like in the countertop with my penis inside of the
Yeah.
the
Like in the
pepper
popcorn.
grinder. Yeah,
in
and they-
popcorn at the movies. you
when
put
they
your-
grab the thing and they
Yeah. Just like, did I just make
Whoa!
someone come? Grabbing my pepper?
yeah, I'd be doing a lot of like ghost cock jokes.
Yeah.
Just ghost cock bits. Physical comedy, really.
That
Yeah.
tracks.
With trying to have fun with it.
Just showing my ghost cock.
Yeah. You
Only
should
that
be
appears.
on
None
a
of the rest of
list.
the body.
What is that? What is that?
I'm trying to run around in the woods enough to eventually be a will-o'-the-wisp.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Old Irish fae.
Just like a wood spirit.
Old
Yeah.
Irish fae.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to spend time in the woods
I
for my
I-
ghost future.
yeah.
Because I'm going to
No, I
die
get-
horrifically.
I do get that.
Jesus.
I like the idea of haunting a place that is like I feel like I would haunt Chipotle or something.
Oh,
Just
I was going to
somewhere
say
where
like a theater.
That'd be
Like
cool.
the
yeah,
Phantom
or
of the Opera kind of
Cinemark or something like
thing.
that.
Yeah.
Just like the
movie
two
theater.
places I spend my money.
Movie theater would be funny.
Movie theater
Yeah.
would be hilarious. There's like a musical and 12 movies about that. But
If me and you are like stuck heckling like movies at like
Okay.
It's just in the back of the theater. Like,
Okay,
yeah, just
okay.
we're
reviewing
heckling
stuff.
it at like matinees, and
Yeah.
it's like honestly become torture for us.
Yeah,
just like,
because it's only when
If there's-
someone there alone.
Oh yeah. If there's a ghost
"What's
link
that?"
up though, like if Eric is accessible in the ghostly plane, it's over. It's like I'm never going to heaven because that'll be hilarious.
I'm gonna stay in purgatory.
We're gonna be doing bits forever.
just like
Yeah.
throwing our ghost popcorn at people.
That'd be cool.
Would you ever?
Most ghosts are boring.
Yeah.
They're just like, I'm gonna move this cup today.
Yeah.
Would you ever
Turn the lights off.
Would you ever try to help anybody like with a past, present, future type scenario? Like, hey,
If I had that
Like a
much
Charles
power,
Dickens
yeah,
ghost.
you're just like, look at what happened to
ghost
me.
power? Yeah,
No.
fuck yeah, fuck yeah, I would do that.
Yeah.
Try to
Keep somebody.
get the kids off drugs.
There you go.
really?
Yeah. Lucas,
She's like, "You were
Lucas is
going
definitely
to-"
a chaotic good for sure.
I'll take that.
Yeah, I feel chaotic neutral, and that I would just want to,
Watch movies and eat popcorn and throw.
and just like, and like,
I would do
just
some of that
I would
too.
turn
Yeah.
off their TV.
I would definitely want to know what like Anna Taylor-Joy is still doing.
Oh yeah.
That's the thing too. It's like it depends on the parameters of where I'm stuck. Because if I can go anywhere, it's like I'm not hunting anybody. I'm eavesdropping.
Yeah,
You know.
yeah. Get all the drama.
I'm putting
Yeah.
my
It
ectoplasm
would be reality
all over this
TV, just
bitch.
like
Yeah.
go haunt the Kardashians.
Yeah, literally. It's like I'll be in
that-
Matthew McConaughey's house if y'all.
Is
need
that
me.
ectoplasm on your BBL, Kim? That looks like ectoplasm.
Does ectoplasm have like a
Bustin' makes
root
me feel good.
in the in the real world? Like, are there ghost hunters that think
I don't think I've
or is
ever
that like,
seen
Is that a ghost?
goo.
Is that the Ghostbusters thing?
It's
I
just
think
like
it's
a pair of like ghost hunters that are just like
no, that's no, that's ectoplasm.
ectoplasm.
they're like
Yeah.
they're like beating up like in secret and just like spreading it. Oh, look what the fuck I found!
Don't come in here. There's ectoplasm everywhere.
So much plasm.
They're like, you were sitting in that house for 24 hours. What is all this goo everywhere? And she's like, oh, it was a ghost.
It's ghost
It's
goo.
ghost juice.
It's
Yeah.
got to be the plasm. It's the fucking plasm, bro. Okay.
I would go, we need to get an EMF reader.
I
Whatever. That'd
so
be sick.
I'm kind
Go
of
find a haunted place.
I'm working on a ghost person, but
Okay.
we'll see if
Yeah, 'cause
we'll
I don't
see if it
know.
pans out.
Have y'all seen the
surface level.
Ghost Realtor episode of Nathan For You?
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
That is
Fabulous.
Oh, yeah.
beautiful.
It's incredible.
Nathan
She
For You-
just
Nathan
starts
For You
going
needs
into
a-
how she got
Choked by a ghost in
Yeah.
Switzerland.
in Switzerland.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, he's like, did you say you got choked by
He's
a
like,
ghost?
hold on.
Yeah, yeah.
Okay.
I love Nathan For You.
Yeah, it deserves a million shout outs on this fucking show. It's amazing. So, Lucas, let us proceed with a new scary story.
Yeah. So when I was probably 20 or 21, I laid down in a bed for a nap.
Don't be scared.
It was probably 3 in the afternoon or so, and I was exhausted. I don't usually do this, but I laid my blanket over my whole body and face.
Your whole?
Sorry. Just on a whim. Technically, yes, and laid flat. So I was laying on my back, blanket was covering my whole face. I couldn't see anything.
Pepper grinder style.
I guess, yeah. I don't know why I did that. I just
Sure.
felt compelled to, I was like, I want to be covered.
Yeah, we know why you did that. So
If the need arises.
yeah.
After 10 minutes or so of laying like that,
What?
I,
I'm sorry. Go on.
Let him go.
I heard a noise in my closet. I was laying maybe 5 feet away from it.
Eric Anderson, it's fucking me up. Do people know your real name?
That's the noise in the what?
Oh my god.
It's in the show.
Yeah, that might,
Yeah, I know. I'm just kidding. But they keep scaring the fuck out of me.
It's really good.
Enrique.
I was laying maybe 5 feet away from it, so I could closely hear what sounded like a latch opening. My dresser? No.
That's my latch sound. Sorry.
Oh my god, that's terrible.
It sounded wrong. At this point, I realized I couldn't move. My heart started to quicken. I heard wood sliding against wood for a few seconds. Then footsteps. Someone was climbing down a ladder from the attic into my closet. They stopped for a moment, then slowly pushed open the closet door. Oh wait, I skipped some, sorry. Someone was
Wait.
Perfect.
Someone was climbing down a ladder from the attic into my closet. There was no ladder in my closet. There was no trap door to the attic in my closet. There wasn't a person in my closet. They stopped for a moment, then slowly pushed open the closet door. At this point, I was... At this point, I was internally screaming. I tried getting up, opening my mouth, yelling for help, sprinting. Help! It didn't work. Help! It's like a switch turned off, like I woke up during surgery. I heard the figure walk over to my bed. I couldn't see any shadows through the blanket, but I could feel a presence leaning over me, staring at me. It shifted. Suddenly, I felt a hand press over my mouth through the blanket. It pushed hard. I could feel my head pressing deeper into the pillow. Then after a moment, I heard a man's deep voice mutter,
No, God! No, God, please, no! No!
"I'm back."
No, give him the voice filter for it.
I'm back.
There we go.
It sounded familiar. Is that halfway? What did he... Oh, I don't know. It sounded familiar. Like someone I trust, but I couldn't quite tell who. Then almost in reverse, the pressure released off my mouth and the figure took a step back before quietly closing itself into my closet slowly stepping up the ladder and latching the ceiling shut. I laid there for another 15 or so minutes in shock before getting up and opening my closet door. Nothing. No ladder. Everything was normal. I wrote out like explanation stuff, but whatever. I don't know. I didn't feel like I went to sleep ever.
Yeah.
Right.
So it aligns with a lot of the sleep paralysis stuff, like where you feel like a weight on your chest or a weight on you, and you have like a guy. Like
Did
a
you hear
hat
the
man.
whistle?
No, I don't think so. But I heard it was like there was a man in my closet. There was a
What?
man that walked down. I heard it.
Did you give him a
100%.
name?
No.
And his name is John Cena.
I wish it was John Cena. Just like, here,
Eric,
boy.
The way Eric's just lining himself up for it. He's like, and what was
His name.
It could have been him because I didn't see him.
Yeah.
Were you hungry? Hungry for Taco Bell? There we go.
But like it's so weird because I've had other sleep paralysis where I'm like waking up
Yeah.
in the middle of the night and
Stuck.
I'm like I can't move at all and have whatever. Only a few times. But I usually just have nightmares.
I had sleep
But-
paralysis like every night for like a year of my
Whoa.
life.
Oh.
It was horrible, and
Jeez.
I would sleep at other people's houses.
My God.
Did that
Like I would
help?
ask people. Yeah, it did. I only had sleep paralysis at this old ass apartment that I lived in.
Huh.
It was like from the 60s, and I had sleep paralysis all of the time there, and it was
wild.
all terrible. And
What was your demon?
well, I did. It was a big black cloud guy.
Racist.
Yeah, yeah, 100%.
Yeah, why do you have to say he's black?
No, he would, but it was like this big cloud, and he would choke. He like would choke me, and I would get really hard. No, but
Hello, everyone.
It was
No, but
kind
I-
of awesome.
it was. I got really deep into like the what do you call it? Like the new age,
Sorry.
new age
Yeah.
explanations for it and
Yeah.
stuff. Because I honestly, at that point, I just wanted to like go to sleep and not feel like I had been up.
Some
for
of it's
years.
like, oh, you went through something that.
yeah,
did
and
that,
like there's
or-
there's like
like you need to move because it's not. I don't know.
the Chinese
You're in the wrong
believe like
place
you
or
were
something.
kind of like ascending through a different level of consciousness.
I like
and I'm
China.
still in the middle of because like you can either go like it is our brains,
Yeah,
you know,
right.
or
which
you
is
can
where
go,
I usually am.
yeah,
but
or you can go I was
there's an
plane
energy.
walking essentially,
Yeah,
you
yeah,
know.
yeah. There's some kind
So-
of energy there.
Yeah, and I kind of
stuff.
sit in the middle of both of those because I think obviously it being supernatural is more fun.
Yeah, I
that's
want it
more
to.
exciting.
Terrified you guys have like these because if that ever happened to me,
It was horrible, and it still does happen
You
to me every
can't
once in a
move
while.
like you're paralyzed. It
I
feels-
couldn't
don't know
move,
what I would
and I
do,
would have to
dude.
spend
I
so
felt
much time.
physical
But-
sensation. Like, I
But
felt
for
my
a
hand on my
while,
mouth.
I leaned into it because people would say, you know, if you breathe and imagine yourself, you know, each breath makes you lighter, then you can, you know, lift up a
Yeah.
little bit, and you'll have like an out of body experience, which I
Yeah.
did have the out of body experiences
had some
after
of those
doing
too. I've
that,
had some,
where I would float up and then I could look back at myself.
lucid dreaming.
Yeah, lucid dreaming, like
I
see
spent a
myself
long time
sleeping on the
trying to lucid
bed.
dream. You can. There's like techniques to it when you're.
I
falling asleep
lucid
to try to
dreamed
do
all
that.
the time then, and I would have out of body experiences where I would stand up from my bed and then I would turn around and like see myself.
Yeah.
my God,
Did you
It
have
was
like a Inception trigger thing to see
I
if
had
you're dreaming?
so I had a notepad that I had written words on, and if I could read it, I was awake, and if I
Yeah.
in my dreams I could never read it.
Yeah,
it looked like
my
it looked like gibberish.
phones look like nonsense in my dreams.
Yeah, I
That's
think
one of my
it's
things
because
I'm
that
like,
side
oh,
of your
like
brain.
your screen.
If I'm looking at any technology, it doesn't work.
It's because that part of your
Interesting.
brain, like where you're reading
hard
and
to
stuff, is
fake
like
it.
it's hard to
Like-
wake it up because it's
Yeah.
not awake. You're not.
Right.
So it really is like honestly, it probably is just like a crazy dream event. Like it's just your
Yeah.
brain like acting
Yeah.
up. But it is.
But it could
I like,
be that some energy out there is producing that dream through your
that's,
brain's
That's where I
mechanisms.
land. Is like it's more fun to be in the middle of like my brain is doing something crazy, and maybe the world around me is interacting with the craziness of my brain at the same time.
Exactly. Yeah.
But yeah, I experienced that so much, and so, but I always heard a whistle, and what scared me so much was when I would wake up and I couldn't move, I would always hear this like tea kettle noise.
Oh, okay.
And
The
and it just felt crazy. And then when I looked it up on Reddit, so many other people, said that
fuck was that?
Did y'all hear that? So said that they heard the tea kettle too, and like it just, and even in like the really old Chinese like them talking about it.
I like China.
Yeah, exactly. They mentioned the bell, like the whistle as well. So it's
there's
crazy.
stuff like that
Yeah.
people across the world can have without even talking to each other.
Yeah, it's really cool.
Have you ever heard of exploding head syndrome?
No.
No.
So it's awesome sounding. It sounds badass, but it is
Maybe.
really
I don't know.
weird. So I have gotten this throughout my life. So it happens when you're extremely stressed out.
Okay.
So sleep deprived, like really hungover,
Sure. Sure.
or just
Been
like
there.
really fucked up, tired, and whatever. So what happens? So this would happen to me all the time when I was drinking a lot.
Yeah.
I would wake up to the sound of a doorbell. I would hear, but like
Christ.
in my head, super loud, and it was my doorbell. So, it can be any noise. For a lot of people, it's just like an explosion or static, really loud.
Yeah.
Or like some kind of noise like that, like a doorbell. My noise was literally my house's doorbell. So I would wake up whenever I woke up
You go check the door.
because of that noise. Like the noise in my head would wake me up
Yeah.
in the morning, and my heart would be racing
Yeah.
because it's something about it was so like, I would get like a sense of doom with it. It was
Yeah.
like this anxiety.
Y'all ever
impending
wake up
doom.
to like the sound of someone like yelling?
That's
and
the
there's
same
no-
thing. That's
okay. I've
exploding
had
head
that
syndrome
then.
can be screaming. It can
Yeah.
be your name really loud. I've heard like my family saying my name really loud, but they weren't home.
Yeah, I've had that before.
Stuff like that.
I've gotten senses of it.
But it's exploding head syndrome.
I've never heard. I didn't know that
Awesome.
they had a name for that, but I've heard people yelling, like just yelling or yelling my name, and I've
Yeah.
woken up and been like,
It
so
can happen
scared
as
'cause
you're
I'm like,
falling asleep
because-
too. It's usually
yeah.
related to sleep.
Yeah,
in
a
either
lot
direction.
of weird shit happens on the in between of being asleep and awake because
Yeah.
your brain can take a little bit longer to wake up than the rest of
Yeah.
your body.
The brain's like a little computer. It
Yeah,
just
so
hiccups.
it like sometimes when it takes a long time to boot up, you get all these horrifying
Yeah,
dream state. Like,
but I hated it. I haven't had it in a while. So
I haven't had
I'm glad.
any. That's the thing too. That's really weird. Is I have had zero lucid dreaming, no sleep paralysis since I moved out of that really old apartment. The second I moved out, I didn't have it anymore, and that could be
That's good, though.
psychoschematic. But
Yeah,
it was
yeah,
a poison air and
no, I think there was. I think there
just
was like
black
a
mold.
fuckload of dead.
Yeah.
people. Yeah, honestly,
or asbestos or lead or
could
something.
have
Yeah.
could have absolutely. I just had fungus in my brain.
lead poisoning. Okay,
Yeah,
we
scary.
have done a lot this episode, and we have a lot left on the table for other episodes. But before we go away, we're gonna pull from the cauldron, and I think Mitchell, you're gonna do it since you haven't told one yet.
Okay.
Okay, with the cauldron, there's one rule. Or multiple rules. You draw 3 prompt cards. Do what you will. You do not have to implement them literally. You just have to be inspired to create a scary story using these 3 prompts.
Okay.
It's just meant for inspiration and to give you a starting point. And me and Lucas will provide sound effects, extra voices. We can improvise lines for you.
I'm
But
going through the papers. That's what y'all are hearing.
But do not
Sounds like there's 1,000 in there.
There are a lot.
do not tell us what the 3
These are like perfectly suited for each other.
do
Should
not
we try to guess the prompts?
we're gonna
Yeah,
get
y'all
so
should.
at the end me and Lucas are gonna guess, so do not tell us what they are, but save
Okay.
them because we're gonna put them back in the cauldron at the end of the episode.
Okay.
because I don't want to remake cards.
So
Okay.
this is a
Wait, hold on.
story.
Let's story time. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I was sitting in my room. The hour was 3 a.m. I had just begun to cook a pot of stew. The stew was smelling good. It was bubbling. I hear a knock at the door. Oh my God. I leave the stew bubbling and I go to answer the door. I'm coming. I open the door. Wow, that was really good. And there's nobody there. I shrug it off. I'm not a scared person. I go back to my stew. That's just what stew sounds like. And anyways, normal stew sounds. I take a big spoon and I scoop up some soup. Taco Bell style. To see if it tastes good. I put it to my mouth. And it tastes weird. It tastes like something I tasted once in college when I was experimenting. But I can't quite put a name on it.
I like China.
All of a sudden, my lips start to burn. I cry out in pain. I reach to my lips, and they are covered in a sticky white substance.
I'm gonna come.
There we go.
As I'm touching my lips, I'm realizing my bottom lip is half gone. In that moment that my lip disappeared, I realized the taste. It is the taste of jizz.
Good.
Something or someone had replaced my stew with acid jizz. I think this can't get any worse. But I realize that there's another burning sensation. And that burning sensation is coming straight from my balls. Somehow,
I don't know what noise to make for balls.
I cry out in pain. Somehow my balls have become filled with acid jizz. I double over in pain. I'm writhing. Until my balls explode in a fountain of acid jizz.
The jizz, not the jizz.
It consumes me as I melt into the floor.
Oh, the jizz, not the jizz.
Anyways,
Okay.
what do y'all think the words were?
Okay, I know what they are
Yeah,
because
because
I
you wrote them.
Let me-
I got
let me
like the
guess
3
then.
worst ones.
Let me
Yeah,
guess.
super funny.
Mysterious visitor.
No. They're just nouns.
Okay.
They're pretty simple stuff. Like,
Acid jizz.
Yes, that's two of them.
Oh, acid and jizz. Okay.
And then think about
And
the
then-
segue
and
I
then
had
the
to
soup.
No, soup
No.
was how that was just of my own brain trying
Whisper?
to. No.
Oh.
The third word.
Wait, so we have 2 of the 3?
We have acid and jizz, which were both words that I.
Balls?
Yes, balls.
Okay.
That's why we had the third act.
Yeah.
The third act segue.
Oh,
where
no, my
the-
balls.
And my balls. The classic narrative.
Literally,
and my
I was like, okay, third act. This has to involve my balls somehow.
Then, and the Oscar goes to for best screenplay goes to Mitchell Voorhees.
Honestly, for these words, that's not bad.
Yeah.
They did have all those in there.
My soup turned to acid jizz, and it traveled to my balls.
Yeah, that's great.
I screamed pretty loud for those.
Thank
Hopefully
you.
That didn't spike it too much.
So funny. Jizz, balls, acid. That's awesome. That's awesome.
It's crazy what your brain can come up with when it's put in a corner.
Yeah. So if anybody wants to do that this October and come draw from the fun, funky cauldron, let me know.
You will be at gunpoint.
Yeah.
Well, yes. 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 So, and you might be with one of these fellas, and we can help you through it, or whatever, or it might just be us 3. Who knows? I hope you guys, all of you wimps out there, enjoyed this Halloween episode. Does anybody want to do anything before we leave?
Can you do the wind noise one more time?
The whispers?
No, not
Or-
you.
Oh
Lucas.
God, yeah.
Fabulous.
It takes a lot of breath.
It's really good.
A lot of
Let me try.
diaphragm work.
That's pretty good.
Yeah,
Thank you.
That's pretty good.
that's nice. That's beautiful.
We started with scary movie talk.
Yes.
A little bit. I wanted to bring up that my recommendation for I don't think I've watched it with y'all or talked about it with y'all yet. Talk to Me.
Seen it.
Oh, you saw it. Okay.
I have not seen it.
I fucking love that movie.
Oh, it's so
It came
fucked
out
up.
a couple years ago. It was some New Zealand guys.
New Zealand?
New Zealand?
It was like an indie movie that was at a
Okay.
film festival and then got somewhat distributed. I don't know. But it's basically, it is in my head, and I've seen it compared this way, It Follows was like indie horror, really good indie horror for millennials.
Mhm.
And Talk to Me is that for Gen Z.
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
like
it's
there's
all
like
like teen kind of people.
TikTok.
TikTok.
They're
They're
like,
like very phone.
So there's
on
a
their phones
witch's
recording
hand
stuff
that's
the whole
been
time.
mummified,
Yeah.
and they have this witch's hand that's been mummified. And if
Okay.
you
It shows up at like a party. So the whole
Yeah.
movie is like revolving around parties. Like
Oh,
with
nice.
kids.
yeah, so people will teenagers will grab the hand and get possessed by a demon or by a person.
They say talk to me to let a spirit into them for a bit, but
Yeah.
and then it becomes like a viral hit.
Yeah,
Like it
so
starts going
everyone-
viral online and is like
Yeah.
such a cynical like take on possession stuff because the kids are just like, "Yo, that's fucked up."
Sure, yeah.
It's like a allegory for drug use,
Yeah,
kind
yeah,
of.
yeah, yeah.
It
yeah,
reminded-
they're like not scared. Oh my god!
Watching
it
me
totally
reminded
is
me
Galaxy
of,
Galaxy Gas.
Salvia.
Yes.
It hardcore reminded me of that whole
Oh.
experience, how it went viral online of people just like, yo, my friend is like passed out,
Yeah.
and saying crazy stuff.
Salvia, if it made
that
you
movie-
slam your head into a
Yeah.
Yeah. Finger
Counter.
princess.
That movie was a little triggering from 2012. era.
2012. Well,
But that is a very good movie. I would recommend that as a scary movie coming up.
recommendations.
Talk to Me.
Well, Wimp Nation, I hope you enjoyed this first episode of the Hallow Wimp series. Who goes there? Who's rattling my door?
Don't.
At this hour?
Oh my god. It's why are these headphones?
It's so clean.
It sounds
so
like
It's a
it's
very
hitting
good-
that wall.
It's a very
I
good.
love whoever recorded that.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
an amazing soundbite. It's awesome. That's an all-star. It's staying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just scare the shit out of people.
It scares me.
So, let us know how you like this episode. There will be more to come as we get closer to Halloween, Wimp Nation. Thank you for following. Please subscribe, like, rate, and review shout us out in the comments, share us with your friends. Don't forget to spay and neuter your pets. Good night.